Hey guys, I'm Elise, and welcome to another Artist Alley vlog. I know it's been a few months since my last one, and this one's going to be kind of short, but I have a surprise for you. Yeah, check that out. Isn't that cool? My hair is purple now.
You like that?
Alright, this vlog is for Popicon. This took place in South Bend, Indiana, January 31st to February 1st. It is a board game convention, so it was mostly about board games and card games, which I am into, but I didn't play any games at this con because I was mostly focused on vending. And this was a Friday Saturday con instead of a Saturday Sunday con because the Friday games went to like 11 p.m. and the Saturday games also went to pretty late, I guess. So they didn't want to do it on Sunday because people had to work on Monday. Hello, I'm back from the con. I didn't bring my microphone, so I didn't have a lot to say in the video, but when we got there, they gave us two tables. One was an 8-foot table, and one was an 8-foot table that looked like a half of an 8-foot table. So it was like 8 foot by 1 foot, almost, or 1.5 foot. So that threw me for a loop. I did not know what to do with that. And I also brought my 6-foot table because usually when I set up, I either have two 8-foot tables or one 8-foot and one 6-foot table if it's like a 10 by 10 space. But we got most of everything set up. The only thing I have to do is put up stickers and other price tags, buttons and stuff. And also I'm trying to figure out how to get my chair behind the table because I don't really want to sit in front of it. It was interesting because this con, when I first signed up for it, it gave me an option to pick out a table. So I got table number 11, but then a few days ago, they switched it to 30. And that's like further in the back. The con runner was really trying to convince me that it wasn't that bad. It's close to concession, or sorta. You know, I understand he was trying to make me feel better about being moved to the back, but it just, I don't know. We'll just have to see how well I do back there. Anyway, I still have a bit to set up when I go back tomorrow. I think I'm gonna try to go around 3 o'clock. Maybe 2. It starts at 4 and it goes until like 11:30, but you can leave at 8. It's an interesting time frame, so we'll see what happens with that. I don't really expect a whole bunch, but maybe I'll be surprised. I also need to make some prints. Well, I didn't really have time to make them before I left, and it took me longer to set up than I thought because of the table. I was also just figuring out, because I'm putting up all the tote bags I have and the t-shirts, so I had to figure out the extra bit of display for that. We're gonna see how it goes. Just gonna do a general overall summary of this con because not a lot went on. It's a very small con, and this also took place in a Century Center. I feel like every South Bend event takes place in a Century Center, and it was pretty slow all weekend. I feel like I didn't have like a ton of interactions, but when people did buy stuff, they did have like larger orders. A lot of people liked the tote bags and the t-shirts, which was great. A lot of sticker sales. I don't think I sold any prints there. I can't remember. It's April right now, so I'm just I'm getting back to recording this because I noticed I didn't really record an overview, and I didn't really want to type out everything I thought about it, but yeah, so it was a pretty cute con. There was a cosplay contest. The people were very helpful. The helpers were really nice. I feel like this was the week that Hello Kitty came out, so I was playing that a lot. I brought my Switch with me. There was just a lot of downtime to do whatever. So this table cost $100, and I'm assuming that's because we get a 10 by 10 space. So I had the two tables. Overall, I got about $500. So it wasn't too bad. I think that's about my average for smaller cons. So I would do it again. And it was funny when we set up, there was nobody there. I figured because we set up on Thursday, so I think everybody else set up on Friday. And then we had the option to tear down Saturday night, but we had to feed our cats and we also wanted to eat dinner. So we left to go feed our cats and eat dinner. And we said, oh, we'll just come back on Sunday and tear down because we were allowed to do that. I can't remember exactly when the cutoff time was to tear down. I feel like it was maybe 1 p.m. And I think we got there at like 11:30 to tear down and everybody was gone. We are it was so funny to see my table. My booth was like the last one still standing, just a big old purple booth in the corner, and every table was gone. And I was like, oh man, that's awkward. I mean, there was still like one other larger booth that was still tearing down, but they're almost done. I don't know if they're like, if everybody just left on Saturday or if we're like late and I read the time wrong, but we really tore down really fast. I really don't like being the last person out because it makes me look unprofessional, like, oh, I'm taking everybody's time or I'm wasting everyone's time, like still being here. We eventually got out of there. It wasn't too bad. It was funny because I thought we were gonna be able to get out of the the loading dock door, but they closed it, so we had to go out the other way. But all in all, I think I would do this con again. You know, I probably will just end up like finding a game to play since there's nothing else to do, and I'll just trade spots with Daniel. But yeah, that's it. Short video for sure. I'm like working on my next one, which will definitely be longer because I took a lot of videos at the next one, which will be UICon. So I hope y'all have a great day. Please like and subscribe if you liked the video, and I'll see y'all later.